I think age is just a number. And what you just said, Ryan, really resonated with me, because somebody that I know had to go and do like a physical test for work. And when he failed it, his words were, I think maybe I'm just getting too old for this. I was like, no, you're just out of shape. Like, you are young and you should be able to do all of these things with no problem, you know? Saying that you're too old to do something is just ridiculous. We have older members who come in here and they're lifting weights heavier than things that I do at my age, you know? So
we just got this yesterday. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's just coincidental. A lot of these conversations happen to go on this week in here, but we were presenting at one of the companies that we're doing our transformation program at, and a gentleman raised his hand and he asked a question. He's like, I'm really concerned because of my age and I'm going to be older. I don't know how old this gentleman was based on his appearance and I guess his health, the way he looked. He's probably in his 40s. Maybe, you know, it would be a rough idea of his age. And I was just laughed. I was like, Elisa's going to destroy that thought in a second.
And I said about the Bill story. I mean, that's just, 71 years old. He had a massive heart attack 2 months before he came in here, and he's doing things he hasn't done in years. So, you're never too old. And Ryan, you're 100% correct. Like, you don't have to feel like crap because you're 40, 50, 60. There's people in their 70s. Remember the individuals we had last year that came in here? I mean, their body fat percent was like 4 or 5%. It's just insane. So again, think about it. You don't have to be like that. And the first thing people will say to me too, this is really great. Like when they come in and they do their first in body with me and assessment after they've been doing the program is, number one, I have more energy. I am more mobile. I can go down in the ground. My shoulder doesn't hurt anymore. This doesn't hurt. Like it's immediately, my knee doesn't hurt. It's like the light switch turned on. Like they never thought it was possible until they actually are feeling it. And
I'm not sure we've ever had anyone come here that says they have these aches and pains, and I don't believe that we've ever had someone that after coming it got worse. No, this is a person who's like, you're cleared for medical, like you don't have a major injury, but someone comes in, my knees hurt, I got bad back or bad shoulder. We have never had a situation where they've come to exercise and been coached with our coaches, and the next day they're like, oh, I feel way worse. Like, no, when you start to move, you feel better. And going back to the guy who was in his 40s who couldn't come, the other thing we had coincidentally happen that same time was our one client who's 84 years old came to the charity workout the week before. So he's like, this guy's saying, I don't know if I could do the workout. Well, we just had a gentleman who's 84 years old come do our workout this past Saturday and did a great job with it. So I think you, sir, most definitely could do that. Like, so don't tell yourself you can't do it, or I don't know if I'm too old for this, because there's other people who are older than you, who have an injury that you don't have, who have an illness that you don't have, and they're doing the thing that you're telling yourself you can't do because they decided that they wanted to do it.